What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dio back out here for another one. Out here on the Riding Times GT73 72 volt. I'm gonna get some scenic photos of it to post on our Discord and also on our Facebook group. If you guys are interested in those, there's links down in the description. So please be sure and check those out. And while I'm out here riding around, finding some spots to take some photos, I was thinking about a question that I've been asked in the comments section multiple times, and I didn't really have any information on it until now. I finally took some time to look it up. A lot of you guys had asked me about the GT73 Pro edition that had been talked about. I guess Riding Times had announced it. It was supposed to be out, I think now, if I'm not mistaken, but it's been delayed to June from what I understand. So I finally took some time just to look it up, and I'll put a picture of the specs that I found on Riding Times webpage right there, so you guys can take a look and see what it's offering. But from what I remember, it's going to be a 1500 watt motor as opposed to 1000 watt on the regular model. There's going to be a total of 45 amp hours of battery, and I think the regular model has like 35 or 36, and it's got a claimed top speed, I want to say somewhere in the mid 40s, like maybe 44 or 46, but I'll have it up on the screen what exactly it is. And I believe the price is going to be about $2,500 from everything I read. So I asked on the Facebook group what you guys thought about that as far as value is concerned, and the opinions seem to be mixed. I couldn't say for sure without without actually being able to ride it and see what the actual performance is like. I'm assuming it's still going to be a geared hub motor, so it'll still be torquey. I've seen a couple of 48 volt bikes, exceed 40 plus miles per hour, provided you got the battery for it. That seems to be the biggest deciding factor. And with 45 amp hours, I would assume that would definitely be possible, provided that, of course, they have the right controller paired with it. Well, yeah, I just got really curious about it. Wanted to know what you guys thought. Would you rather pay, I guess a few bucks less for this and then upgrade it, to your liking, or would you think you'd be content with the Pro, provided it lived up, to the specs that they have put out there? I know that unfortunately in the world of e-bikes, there seems to be a lot of over-promising and under-delivering. Even though I feel like the original GT73 did just about what they said it would do. It was within the realm of reality, so they did a pretty good job. But just generally speaking, you're gonna find a lot of over-promising, under-delivering when it comes to e-bikes, especially when it comes to range and top speed. That's just the way it seems to go. I don't know what conditions they test the bikes under, but they definitely aren't, our real world scenarios. Whoa, almost lost it there. Should have kept my speed up. But either way, it'll be interesting to see. Hopefully they will be able to bring it to market in June, so we can get a better idea of what it is, and maybe get a look at it online or something. It'd be nice to take a look at it and just see how it compares. I'd love to get one to compare to mine, just to see what improvements they made. I got a feeling maybe they've been watching my videos and reading you guys' comments and such, and that's how they're coming up with what to do to make the bike better. Because the things that we have talked about is power, suspension, etc. A lot of the things they've worked on improving, so we'll see. But I'm excited, guys, for it to come out for the summer. I'm assuming my discount code will still work for it when it does, finally become available. So just keep a lookout, guys. They said they anticipate it coming in June. And like I said, I'll put the specs. I'll put them up here again on the screen, so you guys can look at it. Just let me know. Just get down in the comments. Would you pay an extra? What would it be, like an extra no, $600, I think, maybe somewhere there, about $700 for the added power and the added amp hours on the battery. You know, let's assume that what they're saying is correct. If you could get the GT73 from the factory with 45 amp hours of battery and it went 40 plus miles per hour, you know, would you think that's a good value for $2,500? You know, give or take. And again, I'm not exact on that pricing. That's just, you know, what I've read online. Could be a little bit more, could be a little bit less. I couldn't say for certain. So please don't quote me on that price. But what do you guys think? It doesn't sound like a bad value for what it is in the world of e-motos. And I guess with the way things are going, you know, politically, it seems like a lot of this stuff is gonna get more expensive before it gets cheaper. So that's definitely something that you have to keep in mind. So guys, get down in the comments, let me know. What do you guys think? You think the GT73 Pro is going to be a good value? Is it going to be worth it? Should you get this one now while it's available, or should you wait and save up over the next couple of months for the Pro to come out? You guys let me know what you think down in the comments. But if you guys do choose to get yourself a GT73, don't forget to use my link down in the description or enter code DIO at checkout. Save yourself $100. Also, if you're going to go do some upgrades to your GT73 or any e-bike for that matter and decide to go the route of the far driver, make sure you check out the guys over at Iconic Cycles. There's a link down in the description for that. You can also enter code DO5 and save yourself 5% on your order. And come on, check us out in the Facebook group and the Discord, guys. We got good conversation going on there. A bunch of like-minded individuals talking about their bikes and upgrades and stuff. Almost at 1,000 subscribers, guys. We're over 900, so we got less than 100 to go. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the videos. It's your boy Dio. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.